Yo, Jay, what you say?
Good evening, guys. Welcome inside Kearns High School here in Kearns, Utah. We've got a matchup with Salt Lake Wildcats and the Rocky Mountain Thunderkats. Let's get this thing started.
I mean, if you want, you can take this now. Does that make it easier? Because you're going to be communicating with them primarily. Or you can just relay to me. How tight do you want it?
Tight. Like I'm playing wide as the field goes, so just as tight as you can get.
Rocky Mountain starting from their line, first and 10. Hand off of the middle for a little game there. Rocky Mountain bounces offside, right side, short game. Bring up third down.
let's stay on game camera all the way through the play, and then cut to the tight camera after the play.
Philly takes the direct snap and is brought down in the backfield for a loss. After the boost punt from Rocky Mountain, Wildcats will take over on their own 47-yard line, first and 10. Got them outside of the Rocky Mountain, 5-yard penalty, bringing up first 5.
Yeah. Depending on who has the good play.
Right.
Ball goes off the fingertips of the contested receiver, but we do have a flag on the play. Pass interference is going to advance the ball 15 yards for the Wildcats. Bring up another first down. Gates pitches it right side again to Gordon for a solid game. Solid game for Tanner up the right side. Brings up first and goal. Gates takes it up the right side for a touchdown. Right in the first quarter. Bacon picks it up and just has to fall to the floor with the Wildcats running there.
Just all sevens.
Yeah, I got you. Just give me a back.
I've been to a all girls football. That's awesome.
Division One. That's pretty cool.
How old are they?
20s.
Yeah.
Most of the people in the league are in their 30s, though. So
Yeah.
kind of a young team.
That's cool.
Watson takes it for a short gain on the right side. Bring up second down, 5.
This back to you.
Okay.
Just let Joey know that you're back on so he can talk to you more.
Was he talking to me?
Bacon runs it right side. The Thunderkatz will move the chains for first down.
All right, Joey. This is Shane back on.
Philby passes right side and goes incomplete. It'll bring up second down. And Bacon is stood up in the back. Third down.
Yeah. Was he reaching out about something? Sindri's looking good. Sindri's looking good.
Philby's pass is complete to the right side to Watson. Up fourth. Philippe's pass falls incomplete.
Can you message on there that I can open up my iris more? Today?
Patrick can open up his iris more. Yeah, he just asked that I would mention that to you.
Yeah, tell him I'm gonna change it on the next one.
That what?
Tell him I'm gonna change it on the next one so I can use it on my camera.
He's gonna change it on the next one. He'll cut after this play to this, and you can do it.
Delay game for the Wildcats, move the ball back 5 yards.
Okay. You can do it right now if you want. You good? He's come back to you.
Gates' pass is just over the outstretched hands of Arsenal. Gates takes it herself for a 5-yard gain and bring up 3rd and 10. It's pitched to the left side. It's brought down for Gates' pass is complete down the left sideline. Target. That's a touchdown, Wildcats. runs it in for the score. The extra point is good. Your Salt Lake Wildcats 14. Rocky Mountain Thunderkats 0.
She brought that jacket, man.
I really appreciate it.
Dude, I appreciate you. Big time.
There'll be some more.
Yeah, it's fun. It's funny. I just love mixing it up lately.
Yeah. Just trying to find new products and things to sell to hopefully get some friends on.
Bacon takes it for a few yard gain. Bring up first and 10 from 25 Rocky Mountain. Watson's met in the backfield for a short loss. Philby's pass is intercepted. Archuleta with the pick, but we do have a flag on the play. the Wildcats. They'll push the ball back, bring up first down.
Last quarter.
Gates will take it herself for a Wildcat first down. And Gordon takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. That extra point is good. Your Salt Lake Wildcats 21. The Rocky Mountain Thunderkatz 0.
Yeah, crushing it. No, they're crushing it.
Bring up 1st and 10 from the 39.
Yes, we can.
Bacon takes the direct snap up the middle for
Show me how our exposure is.
What's that?
Can you show me how exposure is?
How's exposure looking? Screen and screen. Copy that.
Philby's pass is incomplete, but there's a flag on the play. Bring up an automatic 1st down. Bacon takes it right side for a 1st down for the Thundercats. Bacon takes the direct snap for little to no gain on the play. About 35 for the for the Thunderkats. Got a full timeout for the Thunderkats.
Happy to. I really like that.
False start will bring the ball back for the Thunderkats.
So on that play, did you go to number 6?
I was shooting it.
Go for the player that
Yeah.
goes offsides or drop.
Yeah.
Philby's pass is incomplete. Philby's pass is intercepted. Gates with the interception. Bring a first and 10 Wildcats from the 30-yard line. Thundercats will take a timeout. Gordon takes a strong run up the middle for a first down. Wildcats use a little tempo for a 7-yard gain. Gordon takes the pitch for a first down. Gates runs it left side for no gain on the play.
Thank you.
Gates the screen past Archuleta, goes for a solid gain. The Thundercats jump off sides. Gates' pass, intended receiver. Bring him second down. Hand off up the right side for the Wildcats, brings them the first down.
Yeah.
That is the one that's happening on this side of the valley.
Yeah. Got the best view.
That is the best view over here.
Yeah. Well, when I ran to Walmart, I got a nice little.
Good little reminder of where we are.
Oh yeah. For sure. I'm gonna have to go run and grab the flannel. That little halftime break.
Makes sense.
Gordon takes the ball up left side for a solid gain. Gates' pass is complete for a Wildcat touchdown. Ronning on the reception there. Extra point is good for the Wildcats. Wildcats 28. Bacon receives the ball for about a 10-yard gain, bringing up first down for the Thundercats at their own. Bacon stood up at the line of scrimmage. A timeout on the field for the Wildcats.
Longest 3 minutes ever. When you want to go put something on and not be cold.
Bacon takes the ball left side for a short gain. Bacon slips on the handoff on the play.
Oh my.
Archuleta takes the pooch kick towards midfield, but we do have a flag on the play. Illegal block in the back on the return for the Wildcats will bring the ball back. Bring up 1st and 10 from the 34. Archuleta takes the handoff for a solid gain. Gordon takes the pitch outside for a 1st down, Wildcats. Gates' pass is off the fingertips of Archuleta. Will bring up second down. Gates downs to stop the clock. 40 left to go in the half. The 20-yard line, and that's another Wildcats first down. Gates' pass is complete to an open receiver. Running on the reception again for a touchdown, Wildcats.
Please. How are you feeling about commercial breaks? Sounds like there's and no commercials. I'm not sure if that's Patrick's saying apparently there is no commercials for this game. Just halftime.
Sned is brought down at about the 35-yard line.
Long sleeve. Pronto.
Bring up first and 10, Thunderkats, 57.2 left in the half.
Question to you, do you want them to go to camera one for halftime? Correct. How's the exposure looking?
That'd be on Joey's side.
Yeah. Seems like it's getting darker.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dark.
No flag on the play before the play. Timeout. Thundercats. Philippe's passes over the head and Thundercats jump on it. Bacon takes the handoff for a short gain. And that is the first half. Your Salt Lake Wildcats 35, Rocky Mountain Thundercats
for playing tackle football. What do you feel like is the biggest difference between tackle and soccer?
I would say, honestly, it sounds silly, but I've never had to run and catch a ball with my hands before. It's always been there. So that's the biggest thing. And hitting people, you don't hit people like this in soccer. So I feel like tackling was the biggest thing.
What do you feel, what are the biggest skills that you can bring from soccer and, put them into football?
The fight to win, I've always been an aggressive player, and I have the speed to track players down the field.
Awesome. And do you feel like there's anything that you've improved on since you started playing here with the Wildcats?
I feel like, honestly, I've watched football my whole life, but I didn't really understand all the little rules that I didn't even know honestly existed. So now, playing my whole season, now I know way more rules. So I'm excited for this upcoming fall to watch the NFL season and actually understand a little bit more.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Well, good luck today, and go have fun.
Thank you.
Lexi, this is your first year with the Wildcats. Are you ready?
I am so excited. I'm glad to be a part of a team that will all work together towards a common goal. I'm hoping to add on and become national champions again.
Okay. Now, do you feel like you've got something to prove now that you're here?
Yes, I do. I was playing in a lower division, just like they were last year, so I think a lot of people don't think we can hold up with the pros, but we're going to show them we can.
Okay, great. Now, what's something that you feel like you've improved on since arriving here?
I have been way more on the gym routine and eating well, so I feel like I'm in the best shape of my life, and I'm ready to prove it.
All right, well, good luck today.
Thank you so much.
All right. So, Haley, this is your first game, rookie season. What's going through your head right now?
Just play hard and try my best and show them what I got, really.
Okay. What would you feel like is the biggest thing that you worked on this week to get ready for the game?
Endurance for sure. Been out of shape, getting old. So yeah, I've been working hard, getting in shape, trying to keep up with these girls. So.
And what's the one thing that you want to improve on the most in this game?
Just a better knowledge for the overall game, really, and yeah, getting more people out here.
Well, thank you so much for taking some time to talk with me today. Good luck today. All right, Bryn, this is your rookie season. Are you nervous or are you excited?
A little bit of both. Yeah.
What are you most excited about?
The team. We have a great team, and I can't wait to play with all of them.
Okay. And so what was your biggest motivation to come and join the Wildcats this year?
To have some fun and to beat some girls up.
And what do you feel like is something that you've already learned from the vets already?
Better, that wasn't English, to tackle better and get lower, and yeah.
Okay.
A lot of technique, I should say, yeah.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Bryn. Have a great day, and good luck. Now, Coach, tell me, what's the tone that you would like to set on that first defensive drive today?
We just want to be physical. We got to shut them down right from the get-go.
Okay. And what do you think is the biggest thing that you can take away from last year that you're going to implement and maybe make better this year?
Yeah, this year we're going to have better pass coverage. So we came into the season not expecting to see so many teams that pass the ball. So we've really tried to make that a point of emphasis over the off season.
Okay. And what's the message that you have for the ladies tonight?
The message that we have for the ladies tonight is to go play physical, to get those hits in, and to, shake off the cobwebs.
Okay, well, good game today.
Yo, Jay, what you say?
Welcome to the Road to Canton Halftime Show. I'm Brian Sweeney, the voice of the Women's Football Alliance Pro Division National Championship game. I'm joined as always by Alex Westhead. Alex, big things are happening for the WFA with increased media rights. They recently announced a 3-year agreement with the All Women's Sports Network to begin airing live games next weekend, May 9th. And they extended their agreement with ESPN2 to broadcast the national championship games live from Canton, Ohio. Your thoughts on these increased media rights?
Well, the biggest thing, of course, with the media rights is that you want to have that access and you want to have visibility on one common platform. This does that, not just for this year, Brian, but for years to come. And as you continue to grow the sport of women's professional tackle football, that's what you need truly, to build that time and build that accessibility to make this continually the best women's tackle football league in the world.
There were 6 Pro Division games to kick off the 2026 season. One of the newest teams at the pro level, the Cincinnati Cougars, headed into Columbus to take on the Division II Chaos. The Cougars came out fast. When the dust finally settled, the Cougars ended up beating the Chaos 52-0. The Cougars are off this week as they get back in action on May 9th when they travel to play the reigning champion, St. Louis Slam. Alex, Cincinnati faced Columbus last season when they were both Division II teams and allowed 14 points. To kick off their pro campaign, they kept the Chaos off the scoreboard.
Well, and a good job, too, by Cincinnati. The last time we saw the Cougars, they were in a tough luck loss in the opening round of last year's playoffs. So for them to be able to get that bad taste out of their mouth with this decisive win against Columbus speaks to 2 things. One, the resiliency that they have, and maybe more importantly, just how well they have recruited going into this season, knowing you're playing in a competitive, parity-filled national conference that gives them the opportunity maybe to contend for a postseason spot in their first season if they can keep this up.
The Houston Energy also opened the 2026 season on the road at the Zydeco Spice. The Energy showed plenty of that as they came away with a 28-6 victory over the Spice. The Energy are spending this weekend getting ready for their next battle as the Minnesota Vixen will come to town on May 9th. These teams last met in the opening playoff round of the 2023 season, with Minnesota coming out on top 38-34. Alex, Houston plays a tough schedule this season, and they needed this early season victory.
Well, wins are good, too, and when you think about just how competitive the American Conference is this season, that extra win or 2 may be a good way for them to get a sense of just how good the Houston Energy are. When you have a 100-yard running back and a 100-yard receiver, that gives you offensive opportunity both through the air and on the ground, something that Houston hasn't truly had since their last playoff appearance. I look forward to seeing what Houston does. I think that the potential certainly is there if they can continue to run up the scores against some of the weaker spots in their schedule. Granted, there aren't many just because of how well they're playing and how well they have to play the rest of the way.
Another team that needed to start 2026 strong was the Nevada Storm. They did so by running up a 40-point lead at the half over the Division II Oregon Cougars. In the end, the final was 54-0. Nevada is set to host Salt Lake next weekend, May 9th. In 2025, when these 2 teams met, it was the Storm's worst showing of the season, and for the Wildcats, one of 4 games that year that they managed to put up over 60 points. Alex, in the last couple seasons, we've either seen Nevada blow out the teams or be on the receiving end of a blowout. There have been very few games that were considerably close.
Well, and just like Cincinnati that we talked about before, this is another example of a team that we needed to see a better effort from and a better result. Nevada showed that here in this contest. Last time we saw them, they lost at home to Mile High to end their 2025 season. This time, a much better result. Consistent offense against Oregon, doing a really nice job of controlling all 3 aspects of the game. And another team in the American Conference that is loaded and stacked that ran up the score and got the massive points in their favor that may prove helpful to them later on down the road.
The Cali War played host to the River City Grizzlies. This was the only pro versus Division III team of the weekend. The War put up over 40 points in the first half of this game after last season scoring more than 40 in 2/3 of their regular season games. This game was all Cali offense as they shut out the Grizzlies 65-0. The War will next play at Mile High next weekend, May 9th. Last season, when these teams met, Cali came out on top by 28 points. Alex, Cali only lost 1 regular season game last year, and that was in Week 1. This year they came out to right that wrong.
Well, and that's exactly what they had to do. They had to come out and show again that the Cali War are still the Cali War. Tanya Guzman, a baller. Spidey Barrett, very much the same. On their Facebook post celebrating this, they said that this wasn't a win, this was war. But it's also important to recognize that this is a lower level opponent. This is a Division III team. You should be beating Division III teams if you have the offense that Cali has by that scoreline. To their credit, they did. The biggest knock on the Cali War has always been their schedule. This is probably the lone game that they have where you can make that argument this year. They are going to be dangerous if they can keep this up the rest of the way.
The Mile High Blaze kicked off their season by hosting the Rocky Mountain Thunderkatz. This was the strongest game defensively for the weekend, and nothing like the 42-point blowout when they last met in 2023. The Blaze once again got the victory, but this time the score was 7-0. Alex, last year the Blaze went 500 in the regular season. This year their schedule is tougher with both Minnesota and Cali on it.
Well, and they needed to have those games too, right? Because when you look at the Mile High Blaze, they've been on that fringe, a wild card team a year ago, but just needs that stronger strength of schedule to get them where they need to be. The biggest question I had about them, I mentioned it last week, was how would their defense respond in absence of the biggest piece that they had for many, many years. Against the Rocky Mountain Thunderkatz team, they responded very well. But as we know right now, the Minnesota Vixen and the Cali War, two different teams. Nice to get the win, but can they back it up as the rest of the season goes on?
And in the first of the 2026 games of the week, Minnesota traveled to St. Louis. These are the only two American Conference teams to play in Canton, and the Slam are the back-to-back champion. Minnesota scored early in the first quarter, and then on their next possession, quarterback Aaron Kelly threw a pick six. That defensive score would be the only points the Slam would get all night, as the Vixen defense stopped the Slam's offense from finding the end zone. Final score 24-7. Alex, St. Louis had not lost a game since the championship matchup in 2023. They had not lost to Minnesota since 2022 and had not lost at home since joining the Pro Division. Minnesota went into St. Louis not having ever won on their field, and they showed not only the American Conference, but the WFA what a fun season this is going to be.
Well, and it all of a sudden opens up the door to the entirety of the West and the entirety of the East. Anybody in the Pro Division feels like they have a chance to win. When you look at Minnesota, and we've said before that at some point Minnesota was going to win in St. Louis. I didn't think it would be this year because of the skill players returning on the side of the St. Louis Slam. The problem is Minnesota controlled the offensive and defensive lines in that game. Jada Humphrey was limited up the middle. She excelled on the outside, but Minnesota did a good job of containing her on the inside in the trenches. Jamie Gall had an okay game. And that's not typical for her because she was so shut down by a Minnesota secondary that she's feasted on in the past. And when you look at this game, you can make the argument, well, St. Louis didn't have any film. You've played them 3 times a year for the last 3 years. You're playing the exact same players over and over and over again. You don't need film to prepare for this game. So Minnesota was prepared, St. Louis was not. And if I'm the St. Louis Slam, I'm looking at that second game between the two in late May, and I'm saying this has to be a vengeance game where we get back to our form, because I don't think they're going to let Minnesota walk into an American Conference championship willy-nilly without any sort of resistance.
All right, Alex, the only difference in our picks last week is I had Minnesota, you had St. Louis. What are your picks this week? Pittsburgh at Tampa.
A close matchup between these two is expected. It has been for the last couple of years. But if Pittsburgh can stay healthy, and that's a big key for them this year, if they can stay healthy, anything's fair game for the Passion. Give me Pittsburgh in this matchup.
Baltimore at DC.
DC all the way. I think it's a good matchup for Baltimore early, but I also think it's a better matchup for DC, their first game since the national championship.
Mile High at Minnesota.
Minnesota, because Mile High goes from the frying pan and into the fire. It's a team that's fired up, but the question for Minnesota, how much of a letdown is there after that St. Louis game? I still think Minnesota wins, and pretty easily.
Rocky Mountain at Salt Lake.
Give me Salt Lake. Same kind of thing that we think about with the Salt Lake City team. They have the ability to put big numbers up, and I expect them to do this year.
Enjoy the second half of tonight's game, and we'll see you next week on the road to Canton.
My name is Laura Gates. I play quarterback and safety, and I play for the Salt Lake Wildcats.
You have a very special beginning to the WFA. Tell me, where did the Wildcats come from?
So I started the Wildcats. I've been playing since I was 10. I played on a different women's football team based in Utah. It wasn't everything that I wanted for women in sports. It wasn't everything that I wanted personally for my football career. So might as well start a new team.
When did the Wildcats join the WFA?
Wildcats joined the WFA in their 2025 season. So last year.
In 2025, what happened as a result of that season?
In 2025, we won the National D2 Championship undefeated.
Okay. You can What does that feel like?
Oh my gosh, when we won the first game, I cried. You don't really know what it's going to be like when you're creating this team in this environment and you're just going kind of blind. We didn't scrimmage anybody, like we weren't able to have that. So going into the first game, I don't think I've ever been so nervous in my whole life.
Gordon takes the ball up the middle for a short gain, bringing up second and short. Gates takes the ball herself left side, but there is a flag on the play. Fumble recovered by the Thunderkats. Up 1st and 10 from the Thunderkats 37. Bacon takes the ball right side for a solid gain. Bring up second and short. Bacon cuts back middle for a short gain. Bring up 1st down, Thunderkats. Bacon cuts back middle for a gain of 4. Philippe's pass thrown at the feet of Bacon, incomplete.
Oh, this does give you a little on air.
Philippe's pass incomplete on the play, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, that's really nice. Yeah. Oh yeah. Also, game camera's looking nice.
It's fun to mix it up.
Yeah.
Philippe's pass short of the intended receiver, and bringing up 4th down. Turnover on downs. Wildcats take over.
Yeah. Not shivering.
Gordon takes the screen pass down the sideline for a big gain for the Wildcats. Tanner takes a handoff for a short gain.
What do you think of operating that camera?
I like it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good to hear.
What model is this?
Gordon takes the pitch left side for a solid gain for the Wildcats.
G2.
Bringing up 3rd and inches.
Make another one that I think I'm going to buy.
Gates takes the draw for no gain. Gates takes the tush push up the middle And that's a Salt Lake Wildcats first down. Awning catches the slant for another Wildcats touchdown.
Claiming the full field goal. There we go. And 42.
Extra point is good.
Not like all the way. That's right. Yeah. Kill that front line and then try to follow them as we go down. Closing in a little on them.
Stinnett returns the ball towards the 35-yard line. Bacon approaches the 40-yard line. Bringing up about 2nd and 6. Price takes the ball for a short. Watson stiffs arms the defender for a short gain. Bringing up 4th down and 1. Bacon takes the ball up the middle and gets the first down and some. First and 10 from the Wildcats 45. Bacon passes it out for a short gain. Card takes the ball up the middle. Brings up about 3rd and 4. And that is the end of the 3rd quarter. Your Salt Lake Wildcats 42, and Rocky Mountain Thunderkatz 0. False start on the Thundercats will push him back 5 yards. Bringing up 3rd and 9 for the Thundercats. Ehart takes carry up the middle for a short gain. Bacon takes the handoff for a first down. Ball be spotted at about the 34-yard line. Bacon takes the ball for no gain on the play. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Thundercats will push the ball back. Watson takes the carry up the middle. Full charge timeout, Wildcats, with 11:07 left on the clock.
Then just go full wide for you.
Thundercats got 4th and 14. Philippe's pass is tipped by a Wildcat and falls incomplete. And we've got turnover on downs. Gordon spins off would-be tackler. Gets to about the 45-yard line. Gates' pass is broken up by Stinnett of the Thundercats. Bringing up 3rd down and 2. Gordon with the solid gain up the middle, but we do have a flag on the play. Holding for the Wildcats will bring the ball back. Bring up 1st and 10 from about the 49. Pass right in the hands of Shaletta is not able to bring it down. Got officials timeout for an injured Thundercat. got hands to the face on the Thunderkats, bringing up a 10-yard penalty. First and 10 from the Wildcats on 39, or 41. Lampright takes the ball right side. Ball start. Cats will bring the ball back. Gates' pass goes right through the hands of Archuleta. Lampright takes the ball for a big gain on the play for the Wildcats. Larson takes the ball right side for a short gain. Brings up 2nd and 3 for the Wildcats. Gates' ball sails over the head of Archuleta. Pride takes the ball inside the red zone for the Wild, bringing up. Touchdown, Wildcats. Lamprey takes it for the score. Devi takes it for 2 on the play. Stinnett fumbles the ball and takes it past the 20-yard line. Timeout for the Thundercats. Bacon takes it up the middle for a short gain. Bacon cuts back for a short gain.
Fort Collins.
Philippe's ball falls incomplete. Bringing up 4th down for the Thundercats. Congratulations to your Salt Lake Wildcats as they take down the Rocky Mountain Thundercats 50-0. Make sure to return in a couple weeks on Saturday, May 23rd, as they take on Mile High here at Kearns High School.